When Winston Churchill bought the country house Chartwell for £5,000 out of Dosh in 1922, he knew he was taking on a big project. But I wonder if he realized just how big. Unbelievably, Winston has decided to project manage the whole thing himself and hopes to be finished in just 4 months, despite having never done anything like this before.
Make yourself useful, will you?
He'll need all the support he can get. But is his wife on board?
No, wrong. I tell you now with great certainty that if I told Clementine, she'd only do one of her faces, so I didn't. She'll love it when it's finished, though.
Winston?
Hide.
What's going on?
Behold, the house of our dreams.
And how much is all this going to cost?
Ask not how much this will cost, Clem. For in these difficult times, the true value of our efforts...
£5,000.
Whose side are you on, man? I love you so much right now.
Winston has been learning to bricklay in order to help with the build. He even joined the Bricklayers' Union. It's not the easy way to do things, but Winston insists it's working for him.
Did you touch it?
It's been several months since I was last here, and Winston has hired the architect Philip Tilden to help him construct the extension. With an architect on board, things should move faster.
Now you're gonna get it!
Unless, of course, they end up fighting. So, Winston, the house is built and the family can move in. You must be delighted.
As I told you, it would be magnificent.
But you did go over budget.
You are this close.
How much extra did it cost?
When we allow ourselves to be distracted from our vision by petty financial concerns...
How much?
£18,000.
You, sir, are a massive twerp!
Winston, you come here.
Let me go, woman!
You know, when this project started, I have to admit I had real concerns that it would be over budget, over schedule, and would upset Winston's wife. Turns out I was right about all of that.
Right! I've had just about enough of you. It's time to unleash the gorilla.
Winston got into plenty of scrapes when he was younger, but nothing compared to this bloke, the legendary soldier Adrian Carlton de Veart. Hold that pose!
You know, Mr. de Veart, it's a huge honor for me to paint a veteran of the recent Boer War in South Africa. Excuse me, but are you bleeding?
Yes. Took a bullet in the old picnic basket. Oh! God, there goes a stitch. Took one that side, too. Ah! Can we do this another day?
It's okay. So, I understand you've been at war again?
Somaliland this time. Climbed up a fort and got shot in the face. Guess what happened next?
You got shot again?
Correct! In the arm this time. More importantly, make sure you get my broken polo stick. Used to carry that on the battlefield, in case I had to beat my own men for cowardice.
Oh.
In fact, I should probably pose with it. Something dynamic, like a leg up, swing. Oh! Any chance we could do this another day?
Okay.
Battle of the Somme. Shot through the scarlet ankle. Passchendaele hip blasted off. Cambria lost a leg. Still managed to get the old Victoria Cross out of it. Blast. 1 second. Any chance we could do this another day?
Mr. Carlton de Veart, you can't have been fighting in the Second World War as well.
Well, they made a big song and dance about me being too old to command, so I popped off to Yugoslavia as a diplomat. My plane crashed, and I had to swim a mile with one arm. Then she got picked up by the enemy and thrown in a prisoner of war camp. Ended up tunneling out using a spoon. Shall I pose here? Any chance?
Yes, we can do it another day.
Ah, this is nasty. There's a worm in me sock. This period in history had so many crazy fools. But what happens if one of the craziest was also the British Prime Minister of Britain? Stupid stuff happens, that's what.
Oi, who goes there?
Sorry, officer. Just going for a pee.
It's D-Day. D for don't show me, crazy chubby fool. But Churchill ain't the only fool in charge of a country. Here's the leader of the Soviet Union, Joseph Stalin. This dude was mad, bad, and had the world's greatest cookie duster. You may lead one of the world's military superpowers, but you still need the comfort break on a long journey, mate. But wait, there could be landmines in the bushes. What's he gonna do? Go in the middle of the road? You're a crazy Russian fool! But sometimes, even the most inspirational people in history are capable of seriously crazy behavior. No wonder the world is so messed up. And you know what? That is deep for me. This is the leader of Indian nationalism who led Indian independence in 1947, Mahatma Gandhi. Now, he was wise, like Yoda, but like everybody else, he got old, like Yoda. Nothing crazy about that, is there?
Where are my walking sticks? Here. Ah, here they are.
That is not cool, bruv.
Well, what do you expect? I'm old. At least I don't go in the road.
What?
Nothing. Namaste. Namaste. Left, right, forward, right.
I don't know about you, yeah, but I've had enough foolishness for today. But if history has taught us anything, yeah, it's got plenty more where they came from. Stay away from stupid. I'll see you next time, all right?
My latte's gone cold. Can you fix me another one, please? Can you get me another latte?
Yes, Winston definitely had some unusual habits, which meant working for him during the war could sometimes be a bit of a challenge.
Welcome to 10 Downing Street. I'm sure you'll fit right in.
Well, it was here or stay at the radioactive munitions plant, so...
Things are a bit different under Mr. Churchill. He rises at 8 a.m. and we want to see a report from the map room. Here they are. And troop deployment summaries. And communications briefings. Now, the good news is, it's not too far to his office.
Great.
The bad news is, these are going to his bedroom. He likes to read them while lying down.
8 a.m. bedroom, and then he comes downstairs after reading the report.
No, he stays upstairs till early afternoon when he heads down to the war cabinet.
So what's he doing all that time?
Bar. In here. He comes up with a lot of his speeches and ideas in the bar. Pinky. You know he's finished when he starts blowing bubbles.
Oh, so he's finished then?
Yes. Boys just had baked beans for breakfast.
Fine. Then after the war cabinet?
Back to bed.
Tummy time?
Excuse me.
So after the war cabinet is back to bed, meetings if he's awake.
Sorry, what happened to you?
John had to go and look after Mr. Churchill's tummy time card, run a war on an empty stomach. 8 p.m. is dinner, then at 10 p.m. he starts work.
He starts work?
He starts work, although by the time you're called on to take dictation, it could be midnight. Here's a hat and...
Nick? Oh, you again? What happened to...
James, tea break.
Right, he said something about midnight?
Ah, yes, we call them the midnight follies. You could be working until about 3 a.m.
And then he goes to bed?
Sometimes he gets an extra burst of energy.
So how will I know when the working day is finished?
You call for soup.
Soup?
Soup. Perfect soup.
And then I start work again at 8 a.m.
Precisely.
Right, I might give the radioactive munitions plant a call.
Ghastly, mean and cruel, stuff they don't teach you at school. The past is no longer a mystery. Hope you enjoyed Horrible History.